It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Oh, whose glasses?
Oh, they're mine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because I can't see.
Well, it's about time. There we are.
Hey, we can see.
Oh, we got a lot of people viewing tonight. Oh, a lot. We have 33. Retro Ralph is here. Richard, Acid Rain, Michael Caine. O'Kane. See, not Michael Caine. He's the movie actor. Chuck is here. Delusional. Biff. Tim.
Biff.
China. King Lucky.
Alex.
Is King Lucky? Sounds like Everett. I think it's Everett again. I think he's back. Yes, you set up a whole bunch of fake accounts, didn't you, Everett? Shane is here. Go Wings.
Thanks, Biff. We like the clock.
We're going to start right on time. Look, this is the last item of the night. Something to put on top of your Pirates of the Caribbean. It actually works. It's from 1955. Nick is here. Actually, we're going to do a sweep. Behind me is Mr. Phil. Can you roll over?
Buddy.
We have Aaron here. You've seen this moron a lot. I mean, he's such a great guy. And we have, what's her name? My daughter. Terry.
Sweep it?
Yes. This is all planned. This is part of the script. Look in the face. Look in the camera. And then we have our guest star right here. He's going to buy a Toy Story. He better.
Flip it all the way around.
Toy Story tomorrow, not tonight.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the most famous person of all, Nicktoons. Nicky is here. We have 35 items. And we found... Wait a minute, I didn't see you.
Scotty.
Swing back and show Scotty. Scott, see, I can't see you. The computer's in my way. That's Scotty. You know, one of you idiots could have said, don't forget Scott.
Don't forget Scott.
Scott was here last night. We had so much fun last night. Did you watch the live video last night? We had a lot of fun. You didn't come. Now, Aaron, roll over here. Aaron was supposed to be here Thursday night. No. He was supposed to be here Friday night. Then he was going to be here Saturday night. And he called me on the phone and says, can I come tonight? I said, well, you didn't come Friday and Saturday, so I guess you should come. And then, don't worry, we're going to take him out tonight to Applebee's and stuff him until he can't move.
Anymore.
You can't get into the passenger seat.
And very nicely, Nick and Phil drove up from Pittsburgh, a 4.5-hour drive to be with us for 2 nights. We've had a lot of fun.
Blast.
They helped me sell. We had one of our best days yesterday. I sold a lot of games. Half of them were states away that we have to ship them. So I don't know when we're going to get the time. Yes, palleting. Oh, my gosh. Palleting. But we had a lot of fun. And is Robert here? Robert Boyce is here. I don't see Brother Rob. Brother Rob is supposed to come back to work for me starting Tuesday. And guess what? It is 6:59. I remember I told you we had to have 50 people to start the auction. We have 58. So we can officially start I can't call it an auction. It's a best offer sale. I can't say auction unless I'm an auctioneer. However, Princess Jillian, who set up our wonderful betting site, the whole bidding site, the whole program is hers. It is available to be licensed. So if you want to have a best offer sale that runs smoothly and doesn't go and then shut off and then start again, you can contact Princess Jillian. I can give you the information. And she'll lease it to you or she'll sell you the program, and she has great customer support. Tonight, best offer is our number 1 item. Most of the items tonight are best offer. You make the offer on the left side of your telescreen. You're going to see a number. We have number 1 up. Terry, can you hit the green light? Number 1 item.
That's buy it now, though.
Oh, it's a buy it now. Then don't hit the green light. The first item is a buy it now. I thought I started with an auction. See this here? Phil is modeling this. Now, Phil has put on it brand new green tea molding. This was on top of a golden tea golf game that they made between 2000 and 2008. Now, what makes this, I won't say special, but it works fine. We took it off a working game. It has an LED panel and screen and a board in the back that runs it. I was told a lot of people have integrated it and put their own graphics up and such. Or if you have a golden tee at your house, this will plug right into it. Now, if you don't have programming on it, it'll just come up with tournament golden tee golf. It'll continue the display. Right. Now, the buy it now means when we put the price up, whoever hits the button first buys it. Our prices are plus shipping, okay? But if you're in Pennsylvania, we have to collect sales tax. But if you're out of Pennsylvania, we don't. So you don't have to pay tax if you're out. We will bill you late tonight or tomorrow. We will add in the shipping, and then you can pay us with PayPal. We do not take any payment information. But if you want to use a credit card, you can call me tomorrow because we will be at Applebee's after this. And then we can settle up then. We will put everything in boxes, calculate the lowest possible price, either UPS or Priority Mail, and we will tell you what it is. If we overcharge you with the shipping, we don't know until they're actually going out, you will get a refund. Dozens of people here have gotten refunds from me. As low as $1. I don't refund money below $1. So if it's 50 cents, I keep the extra 50 cents.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Put it towards Applebee's.
Thank you very much. Stringer has donated to it. Living is good, and the bidding begins. Here's the price. Who wants to give me $30 for this working gold? It's sold. Chuck has got it.
Chuck.
What do you want that for, Chuck?
Chuck.
Tournament play.
Yeah. You don't even have a golden tee golf.
You'll have one. It gives them the reason to buy one.
Well, the tea molding's worth that. Actually, it's not. Number 2 are 2 Assorted deluxe boards. We found these today because We ended up selling yes, we had the Lost in Space spaceship, and Mark in Canada had to have it. And I took it out of the auction because he said he was prepared to go up to $100 for it. And I said, Phil, it's not worth $100. It's not.
No.
So I'm selling it to him for $20. That's all it's worth. And he was $100.
Yeah, give me $100.
No, I'm not giving $100 for this piece of shit.
Stop.
Sorry. Anyway, look. Asteroids. These aren't screwed up boards. It actually has the EA-ROM that holds the high scores, the 2 processors. There's no EPROMs. I know it doesn't work because Joe wouldn't have had it in his pile. Nothing has been sucked out of it, and Crystal she's laying sideways in it. Oh, turn the knob. Now, go in the front and push the button, and it'll focus itself. Zoom in, and then you'll never have to focus it again. Now, good. Now go down. Oh, wait a minute. I'll lift it up. There's Crystal. Do you see her? There she is. Yep. And she's laying down. See, they had enough lead to make her lay. See, on Asteroids Deluxe, she normally stands up.
Like that.
That's never good. Yes. So that's board 1. Super clean. Here's board 2. It has all the EPROMs. Okay? But somebody took out the processor, the 2 processors, and this chip is still there, the EA-ROM. That's the one that holds the top scores. So, and nothing is missing, and Crystal's there, but I know it doesn't work. I did not try it, but it wouldn't be in Joe's pile if it worked, and he wouldn't have taken the processors out. Tim Hoffman is the high bidder. Start the countdown. We have 20 seconds to bid on these items. If anybody puts in a better offer, which Jeff just did, it restarts the counter back at 20. You don't have to wait 30 seconds or 60 seconds like other people. I love tearing up other people's auctions. So, well, we keep them in front of people because Brian Lucas said he'll give us $50 a board, $100. And once again, the boards probably don't work, but they're not scratched, they're not screwed up, and the only thing missing are the socketed chips, and most of the socketed chips are present. This a deluxe Asteroids board you can probably sell working for $200 to $250, maybe more, if you can get them going. Brian Lucas is up to 1 1/4. We have 13 seconds left, and we have lots of activity in the chat.
Oh, yes.
And I see the Swole Dad Pitbull. You are here, and we hear that is Muscle Steve. And Muscle Steve is going to get a visit from our Phil tomorrow.
Yes, gonna go
They're meeting at an exit. They're meeting at an exit ramp. But he's bringing the family. He's bringing the family. There's nothing perverted here. It's going to be a good meeting. You are the winner, Brian. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We always appreciate your bids. Next item is a buy it now, right? No, this is not. This is a guess the price. Okay.
I can't bid
this
on
is only good. Yes, you can. Now, I want to explain something now. This is the time to put low bids in.
Yeah.
You can even bid 0. And I'll tell you why. You have to have a bid in our computer system to get the free items at the end of the night. One of the items at the end of the night is, in fact, a brand new bottle of my very own hot sauce, courtesy of Billy Mitchell. That and one of my hats with B on it. That's me, isn't it?
That's you. Which is
that, and then we have a couple of other nice things. Chris Fauci has signed a Batman card in his silver pen, and Jersey Jack Canary has signed a Guns N' Roses card. So these will be in our sale, and of course you'll get my new card signed in chrome. So that's all going to be, and so you have to have a bid in. Now, here's the deal. Whoever guesses the price right on or right above wins them. A whole bunch of rubbers, and that's exactly what I wanted. Cuda Sales hit it right on the nail.
All right.
Now, just so you know, it's a ton of rubbers, and they're all new. We pulled them all. They're not going to break, but they're ideal for people who have mechanical games. The older mechanical games use big rubbers. I always used big rubbers. Jay Gallagher already put in a $5 bid on 2. Now, here's our Bronze Age. We're up to the Bronze Age, aren't we? And we're up to 87 viewers. Bronze Age, Atari. What does Bronze Age mean? Bronze Age is actually, I really think it's not quite the Golden Age.
No.
Bronze Age is black and white. Think of black and white.
1961 when I was born.
No. This is not that old.
I know. 1970.
1970 to 1978 is my opinion of the Bronze Age. Atari made some great games in black and white. This is the 2 trackball, the big giant 4-inch black trackballs for the cocktail table baseball. Most of you have never seen one. I actually have one next door. These boards do not work. This one, they're both marked from me. This one says, removed crystal. That's our sticker. An old employee, Dave Ellis, removed it. He would have only removed it if the board didn't work. So, now, here's something interesting. Bronze Age boards do this. If you'll notice in the corner, can you zoom in on this? I want to teach you something because somebody taught me, and my weight box has come back around my face, but we'll wait. Now, I want you to look. Do you see these? These here, there's 4 large sockets. They're for something called a ROM. A ROM is a large chip. But you could also use 4 PROMs instead of 1 ROM. So there, if you'll notice, depending on what this uses, notice all these sockets are full. So this board is fully complete. It does not use these 4 empty sockets. I have to get used to being a weatherman because my finger has to move in the other direction.
At least you're not using the other.
And I see we have a slight delay too. But everything else is complete on the board. There's nothing missing. Nothing. I use my hold it up to the light and see if I see empty holes. So everything is present on this board. This is board number 1. Even the power supply, the edge connector is not burned up. And board number 2, I have to look at it again. Oh gosh, we forgot to wash this one. Everything is present. Now here's something neat. Look, there's 1 ROM, and then there's 4 missing PROMs to account for the 1 ROM. Isn't that something? There's nothing missing from this. Now this has my sticker. J means Joe, 691. So that means Joe fixed this June of 91. I wonder if it's still under warranty. I don't think the board worked because we must have given it back to Joe to fix. So assume this does not work, okay? There's nothing. Assume. It does have crystal. She is standing up. Wait a minute. Let me see if she's... I don't see her on this board. Crystal is missing on the other board.
Yeah, remember you told me if the crystal wasn't bad.
Yeah. Oh, I did. I said it's... Actually, on close look, 1 chip on the board is damaged. I see that now on this board. There is no damage. That same chip on this board has a giant heat sink. So that chip must get hot. And you know what, Phil? I'll bet you that had a heat sink on it, and it got broken off.
Probably.
That's probably what happened. So we're going to start the bidding. Tim Hoffman, he's one of our greatest buyers of all time.
Circuit board buyers.
Tim has spent a lot of money with me.
Yes.
And it looks like you're a high bid. So Tim is willing to pay $32.50 for these boards. I would I would think fixed and working there'd be worth $300, $250. I don't know. Thank you, Tim. You got both of our Bronze Age, both
B-O-P-A.
baseball. We are now up to a working Donkey Kong power supply. You've seen the Donkey Kong in the back. It looks like brand new. We put in a brand new. Look, you could model this for me.
It has.
And it has holes in it and
It has
heat
plugs.
sink covers and plugs, and it works absolutely positively works fine. And we you'll hate me for it, but I put brand new power supplies in, and that's what I do, and I don't care what anybody thinks, but that's what I do. But I'm willing to sell you this, and we're going to sell this. This is a buy it now. I think I've priced this lower than anybody on planet Earth. Who would like to pay me 50? Got sold. Okay. I didn't even get the $50 out.
Come on.
I guess I priced that too low.
I would have went 75.
I should have said more. See, we want to move. Notice it is 13 minutes into the
You say that
telecast.
all the time in the beginning. You always
We've already sold 5 items. 13 minutes. We got 103 people watching. It's Bronze Age time again, guys. We have 2 Atari football. This is the 2-ball, not the 4-player football. A real quick lesson. The boards just say football on them. The 4-player footballs actually are etched right into it, 4-player football. So you can make no mistake that you're buying or selling the wrong board. This is a 4-player football. It has my sticker on it that says, quote, bad. And it is April of 2008. So apparently it worked and then it did. Everything is on the board. Well, yes. It has the proms and no ROMs. And Crystal's on it. Now, Crystal is cockeyed on this. She is cockeyed. Phil, Crystal is cockeyed. Okay. Now, this would be a perfect choice for you, Aaron.
Me?
I could see you buying Atari football boards. Where would you put them in your house? Aaron has a big collection of stuff. I mean, really big. His problem is his love of games is not equal to the space he's allowed to allot for them. So what he needs is a big arcade to put them in. That would do it, wouldn't it? Thank you. We were looking all over for this.
It's my favorite cup.
I know. Where did you find it?
Don, where all the cups are.
We
the
looked
Lazy
everywhere for this. The guy thought I threw it out. And I told him, no, I have the Star Trek. Who was it? Somebody said I threw. Anyway, there's my Star Trek cup. We didn't throw it out. We had it. I told him that.
It almost ended up in my going home box.
Wow. He looked. Well, who was it now?
Seriously, that
I thought
wasn't
it was somebody. Anyway, we have 2 of these. The second Atari board, nothing is written on it, but it is missing the processor. So I would assume it's not working. But it does have all the proms. It does not use the ROMs. So there's nothing else missing from the board, and even Crystal is there. And this may be a great piece. Terry already started the countdown. There's 13 seconds left to buy. If Tim has jumped in at $50 for the pair, so you'll get the boards for $25 each. And look, we're up to 99 viewers. We had over 100. We lost some. Oh, people hate me.
Maybe they had to pee.
They could have. They don't have to log off to pee. You don't have to log off to pee.
Okay. They can still hear you whispering.
They can. Well, if I whisper,
Right.
they won't hear me. Leatherwood, you're late. I talked to which Tom? Oh, Dominic. Okay. And there's my Jillian. Hey there, young lady.
Hey, Jillian.
TNT Amusements Focus Box.
Kuda sales won this one.
Well, the Focus Box isn't on my screen yet. Oh, did Kuda win? What was the total? 60. $30 a board. I think that's a good price.
It's great.
I hope you listen. I hope you fix the boards, and I hope you get 200 apiece. That's what I hope. You make money, then you'll come back and buy more of this great stuff from me. Great stuff. I'm exhausted already.
Wah.
I should call one of the distributors and ask them. Oh, most of the distributors have gone.
Or dead.
Did you know that? Most of the distributors around the country have closed down. We had 3 in Philadelphia. All 3 gone to sell new games. Gone. That's what happens. We have 5 Bally Stern PCB pinball boards. Who's in the kitchen?
Scotty.
Scotty, are you rummaging around in my pizza boxes?
No.
Good. The boys have. A lot of you have generously sent us coffee and oh my gosh, really nice. And Phil treated us to pizza yesterday, and then he treated us to Applebee's, and then he went so far as to treat me for IHOP in the morning. I had to eat near my church. I could not eat at Daddy Pop's, but we're going to go there tomorrow. Anyway, listen.
And you're buying.
Oh, tomorrow and tonight. Okay, I would. The first board is the worst one. Somebody actually started cleaning up the board. They took out the edges and were cleaning the acid damage. This is the worst one. Okay, all right, but they started a lot of cleanup on it to fix it. And this is it's a Bally, right? Let me just make sure. Is this Bally or Stern?
Looks like Stern.
It's a Stern. Okay.
ST.
And it's a 32. This is a chime coil Stern. But they get better, I promise. This one is a Bally. It came from the game room in Lebanon. Bally ROMless CPU, no serial number. And there is only a little bit of acid damage at the bottom in the corner, the left corner, that you would have to clean up and neutralize. And that's about it. Okay? It has one processor in the top. Nobody took the processor out.
Was that 6800?
Yes. No, it's a 68. Is it a 6800?
Yeah,
03. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now here's a Stern board. This is the newer one. It has the game ROMs in it and the 5101s. There is no battery damage. It is missing the 3 processors, and the pins on the top edge have been, I guess, mangled. They've been pushed down and bent. They have to be bent back because, as you know, Stern uses the top to make better sound, and they go to a separate sound board. So Stern boards always had better sound than the Bally's of this era. That's number 3. Number 4 is a very clean board. It's from a Kings of Steel. There is 0 battery damage. I know it doesn't work, but it has the 5101. So that's the third board with 5101, and it has the ROMs and the processor in the top. And there's zero battery damage. Okay? It's clean. Very clean. We're missing a 5th board.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There are okay.
You're exhausted.
This is a Bally board, and it has 745 ROMs. I think that's Star Trek. Big Bob is a high bidder. It has Star Trek. 745 is the chip. Got it. Yeah, Playboy is 743. 745 No, wait a minute. 745 is that is Star Trek, I think. Anyway, they're here, but the processors aren't, and the 5101 is not. It has a little bit. This is easily cleaned up. Battery damage along the edge of the board. All right, and that's it. So we have the 5 boards. Start the countdown. Shane is a high bidder at $65. The countdown is on. Isn't this great? We're going through a lot of stuff fast. We're not spending 5 or 6 minutes on, one item and falling asleep. So we're going to get this whole show over in 2.5 hours. And the best part is coming because Phil is going to be singing the 45 songs to you.
No, we were going to do both.
I thought you were going to do it.
We're going to do it both together.
Oh, he said the focus box is there again. Did you?
Yeah, I got rid of it.
You got rid of it. Okay. I just happened to look up there. Terry is the greatest thing. Thank you, Nick and Dom Productions. Knock him on his head out of here. I sell all that stuff. Tough guy. Who should we knock on the head?
That's Dominic.
Kings of Steel just got released on Visual Pinball. That game is fun. Kings of Steel.
Yes, I had one. I bought it off of you.
It's fun. I love that center target when you hit it. It goes dun 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 dun. See?
Hey.
Anyway, the high bid is Shane at $90. Thank you very much, Shane. Good. Now remember, at the end of tonight, we're going to send you bills. Don't. I'm not collecting money tonight, so we'll send bills out. You can pay with PayPal, which we prefer, and then or you can call us tomorrow with a credit card. We'll calculate. Oh, we returned a page. We have 4 pages tonight, and now we're on page 2. It's actually 3.5. We have 3 screw terminal power supplies. I have a very low reserve on this. These absolutely work perfect. Our policy is to put a brand new power supply in every game we sell. One's a PowerTech with a green light. Another one is in Chinese with a red light.
Oh, that's okay.
And then the last one is the old Peter Chow one. It actually says Peter Chow. Okay, so we have all of them. We have a reserve of 25 for the 3. Now, these will ship easily in a flat rate box. If this is all you buy, or we can also fit a couple more things in it. Terry is standing down, count the time there. And Pitbull, that is Muscle Steve. He is the high bidder at $25. Gosh, if he wins, you can take it to him tomorrow.
See that?
Is anybody going to outbid my Steven, my Pitbull? So, Alex has jumped in. Alex is in Canada. Canada. Guess what? My daughter. Oh, I can't tell him because I told her I wouldn't tell.
Right.
Okay. Forget that.
Yep. Scratch that.
Huh?
Especially on live TV. Hello.
You'll hear about it. Anyway, Alex, thank you. We'll put that in your box. Did we didn't ship his stuff yet, right? No. No, he bought the Shinobi and the Killer Instinct board. Okay. I'm worn out already but we have some exciting news. We have 4 original manuals. At least 2 of them are really, actually 3 of them are really nice.
Chuck, are you ready?
And wait until you see how
Chuck,
thick these are. Wait until you see how thick they are. You know, I like things that are thick.
Yeah.
Thick, yeah. We have a paper boy. It is huge.
Thick.
Huge.
Paperboy.
It's thick. And it comes with an even thicker bunch of fold-out deluxe schematics. I mean, you can fold these babies out. Okay? Deluxe. So that's Paperboy. Number 2 is Stun Runner. Stun Runner just doesn't get any love. But once again, we have the full thick manual. And we follow it with not 1, but 2. It has a television, Wells Gardner. All the Stun Runners, I happen to know this, were all sold with a 4900, the very best chassis in the world.
Ta-da.
That never goes bad. And, well, it does, but after 40 years it can. And then the schematics package. So that's number 2. Number 3 is a Miss Pac-Man manual. It has an ugly cover, but it has boatloads of fold-out schematics. It's as
clean.
thick as it can be.
Clean inside.
Well, inside it's clean.
Crystal clean.
This was probably laying in the bottom of the machine. It's probably these are probably rat turds. Who knows? They're included at no extra charge. Remember where these games were. And the last one, believe it or not, in the old days, Midway actually gave you ride-along schematics that folded out of the manual. So you got these. Look at this.
I'm not done yet.
I mean, you talk about fold-out schematics.
We're not done. I mean, that's long. That's like 5.5 feet long.
Yeah. So anyway, this is a Galaxian. It's very clean, and there's even some bozo. They put a page in there. I love what they say on this. Here, look what they say here. They say notes. This space is provided for personal notes. RAM 2 is 3F and 3H. Well, that could be an interesting bit of information.
You're telling me.
If it comes up with RAM 2. But anyway, this is included. Start the countdown. Jeff is the high bidder, another one of our very good customers who buys a lot from me, and we appreciate all your sales. We do. We really do. We have a lot of fun. We're going to do another best offer sale in 2 weeks, but we have surprises coming next week. We're going to do some direct videos. Jeff is now the high bidder at 60.
Chuck said it looked like Todd's growth chart.
But what growth?
I don't know.
The
PC
vertical
Junkie said
growth or the horizontal growth?
PC Junkie said it was a centerfold.
It could have been. It could have been. Our countdown, we have 8 seconds to go. Shane is the high bidder at 65. And Shane, it looks like you're going to get it. You did. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Now, I think we've moved on to 10. Oh, here's something Kurt found, the gear shifter.
I'm getting it.
All right, here's what's so neat. Kurt found this. He brought this down. You think anybody will want it? A brand new, old stock shifter. Now, this was for a Tatteo,
Thank you.
not a Tato, a Tatteo SCI, Special Criminal Investigation. That game's claim to fame, there's two things about the game. No, 3 things. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Number 1, the Tatteo SCI was the first driving game to close out, brand new, $21.99. A brand new driving game at an incredible price of $2,200. Now that was cheap because remember, Outrun was $3,600. Super Off-Road, Super Hang-On was $36. There was no driving game in the world. That was number 1. The second claim to fame, it had to be the crappiest cabinet on planet Earth. Flakeboard trash. Okay, you had to be careful because you could break it just rolling it down the street. It was the same cabinet that they made Operation Wolf from. This really crappy wood. And then number 3, it had a rotten steering wheel assembly. Crap. Oh my God, crap. But the game was fun. But look, this never broke on the game. So I guess that's why it was sitting on their shelf. It has a button. It has a fire trigger. And then you shift up and down. What a great use. You could put this in almost anything. And it's brand new. This is plastic, but everything else is metal. And the controls are encased in the spring. 3-wire, so you have a ground and then 2 separate controls. Because on that game, you had to catch the criminals, shoot and kill them, and then something else on it. It was so long since I bought 2 of them, by the way, for that price. And I made my money back. Terry, start the countdown. If you want to bid on this, you better do something fast. It has not met the reserve, and it doesn't look like any. It's not. You know what, Terry? I don't think it's going to sell. Nobody wants my crappy control. The first item of the night that did not sell.
Wah, wah, wah.
I feel like a pile of trash.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, now we're up to the class of 1812. Can you pan over? Class of 81. I got mixed up.
Hand over the screen.
No, the screen. Yeah. It's not on?
Now it's on.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
Ta-da!
So what we have here is a failure to communicate. It just comes right out, and that's from a 1965 movie, Cool Hand Luke. Just an iconic line. Look, it's a class of 81. This is a licensed Namco board. How come we have no? There we are. Okay, it's JAMA. It has the hidden Pac-Man built into it. Okay. I thought this was a... Oh, it was a glitch. Okay. No, well, anyway, it plays Galaga 2. It's licensed, so it has the numbers on it. Here's the board here. There it is. See? I've sold like 450 of these boards. Honest to God, I've had a lot of these pass through. I'm the biggest Namco distributor in the world.
In the world. Worldwide.
Oh, I can see the thumbs up coming down. Oh, we're up to 127 viewers. Well, we're doing a buy it now. Terry, would you like to flash the price? You will never find this board anywhere on planet Earth, and PV Bus knows that. You will never find the board cheaper. Never. Ever. Oh, unless it's broken. Who would want that? Yeah, I guess you could find it cheaper. Good. We're up to Duke Nukem has offered $5 for my 6 Williams driver boards. Now listen, you can do this if you want to be, if you don't think you're going to buy anything from our crummy auction, you could bid $10 and you'll be entered into the free giveaway. Arthur has bumped it up to 30. So Arthur is entered now into the giveaway, even if he doesn't win, and he's not. Because, well, Retro Gaming, I just shipped Retro the boards. My boards!
I didn't hit the board.
Right, we have more of these parts boards. I think you can actually, some of these have a chance. First board, this one has on it, the front looks clean. Unfortunately, the back, it says on it parts, acid. So it has acid issues here. However, there's a plethora of parts here that you could use. This was inside, sadly, inside some game that the bozo that owned it did not take the batteries out. Here's another board that I actually wrote parts on. Okay? It still has a few things. Here's a really funny thing. It has real long connectors up here, 2 of them, because usually they're shorter. So the connectors are brand new. So somebody put 2 brand new connectors on these. It doesn't have the relay.
No.
And it's missing a couple of transistors. But once again, you can move stuff around. This board, everything over here is complete. But somebody took the resistors out of here.
Don't need them anyway.
Well, I don't think it'll work without it.
No, you can just put jumper wires.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
you don't need resistors.
what? They won't run it
True
too
story.
hot? Oh,
Nope. They won't. All you can do is put a jumper wire in.
I have not tried it.
It worked.
The board is very clean, and the connectors are all good. So this board is definitely an easy fix, probably. All right, we have another board that's also looks like an easy fix. Everything's in this board.
Look at the back.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, somebody's fixed it.
Yeah.
We had one transistor blow up, and that's black soot from it, but it's been fixed. So it's been nicely fixed. But we won't put this in any game we sell.
No.
My competitors will in 2 seconds.
Don't look at me.
Green bag.
Don't look at me. I wouldn't put that in my game.
Okay, now we're up to board 6 of these, right?
Parts?
Yes, 6.
Yes.
Okay, we're up to another one. This one has a machine socket where the switch lines are, and nothing's missing. Oh, 2 of the connectors up here, but there's nothing missing. This is definitely, and it's clean. So that is fixable. And the last board, there's a couple transistors missing over in this side, the solenoids, and then there's some lamp transistors on both sides. And then the relay is kind of crappy. But no, it looks like you could put the relay together. It just doesn't have the box, the covering.
Right.
Anyway, we have 6 of them. J.W. Williams is interested in buying all 6 for $50. Terry has started the countdown. Does anybody? Oh, Kuda has jumped into 55. We actually just shipped. Kuda's bought stuff. Oh, I'm thinking of retro gaming.
Yeah.
I get all you guys confused. This is what happens when you're 66, going on 67. J.W. Williams is high bid. Kuda has jumped in at 75 for 6 boards. What's that cost a board? That's $13 each. 80. So I honest to God, I think 3 of the 5 boards you can fix. Big Bob has jumped in at 85. JW has jumped in at 100. So that's $20 a board, right?
Still
So we
fair.
got $20 a board. This still has my sticker on it too. At one point it was in a game, 2013.
That's worth $20.
No, it doesn't.
I said that's worth $20.
Oh, the sticker's worth $20. Okay, Big Bob is dumping at 105. Well, we got a lot of people. We're up to 133 viewers. That's great. Josh is here. Robbie Kingpin. Gold Wings is back on board. Let's see. Marcy, Arcade Alex, Joe, Philly Shaw, Paul, molested boards are the only boards I buy. I have some molested boards. And my Mark. Here's my beautiful Mark from Canada. I have your Lost in Space spaceship. Where's the spaceship, by the way?
On his pinball machine as we speak.
Well, why don't we bring it in and we'll hit the fire button. Well, okay, J.D. Williams bought all 6 for $150. Thank you, sir. We do appreciate it. Now, remember, at the end of the show tonight, item 36 is our free giveaway. Anybody that bids any kind of bid, as long as you're in our system making a bid, even a bid for $5, like you can do that in this next one, will qualify for winning a bottle of hot sauce, a hat with me on it and my logo on the other, okay? My signed card, we'll sign that in the chrome. Oh, by the way, you'll have a choice. You can also get one of these. By the way, these wonderful hats are from our friends. Terry, can you put up the embroidery shop picture? Happy Stitches. You can reach these people right there. Happy Stitches Embroiderer here in Pennsylvania. That's their Facebook name, and they make these custom hats, beautiful stitching. This is high quality stitching on these things. Please check them out. So we have, so you can pick out. You can either have the red or you can have the black. Okay, and then I have 2 really neat cards. One signed by master artist Chris Frenchy. He gave me this card while we were at one of the shows. And we also have one that Jack Ganeri signed, Jersey Jack. And of course, Jersey Jack has the marvelous new Toy Story pinball we have in stock. I did sell the 4, but I have 4 more coming in on Tuesday, I think. So I'm always going to have Toy Stories. Well, I'm going to have them until they sell out.
Right.
I can only sell 5,000 of them, and then that's it. There's no more to sell. Anyway, this is the Lost in Space spaceship. And Mark in Canada begged to buy this. And can you believe this came out in 95? And we pushed the button on the thing. Where was the button we pushed?
Hyperdrive engaged.
Can you believe the batteries still work?
And the lights are flashing.
And the,
Lights.
how is that possible? How's that possible? How is that possible? So they actually stuck the thing with the battery on it right on the game. So the guy had bought an extra one, I guess, when he junked it. Now we're up to the fun time of the night. My Phil is an accomplished singer.
Nope.
You said you were.
Oh, no.
You said you sang Up a Storm.
I heard him yesterday.
That's right. Thank you, Fat Chris. You're here for the sexy, chubby Uncle Todd hotness. And that is me. I ooze hotness.
What do you do? Ooh. Yeah.
I'm laughing at my own stupid jokes. Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
We want to sell. Listen, what's so nice about these records, they are either brand new, never played, or played once or twice.
This one was an exception.
Okay, so this one is an exception.
Somebody put the number. I'll just write 70s.
Somebody's written on the Karen Carpenter. They put 70s. 70s on it? Yes. But it has 2 hit songs, For All We Know and We've Only Just Begun. And it says here it's in 47 channel stereo. So if your stereo has 47 channels, you'll be able to play it. If it has any less, it won't sound. We've only just begun to live.
Okay, go ahead.
Next one is oh God, this is a great one.
It is.
Natalie Cole, Unforgettable.
That's what you are.
That's it. Unforgettable. And she sings it with her father through the amazing way of molding stuff in.
There is
What's it?
the original one.
Oh, and look, you get the original. So you get Natalie Cole and Nat King Cole's Unforgettable.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel's Uptown Girl.
We've
Been living in an uptown world.
Hates that song.
I do hate it.
Okay.
Actually, I should break this right on camera.
Do it!
I should break it. And
No,
smash
because
it.
Mommy might want it.
but it's such a horrible song. And it's 3 minutes and 12 seconds. And now the next one.
Vogue.
Vogue.
Do this, Todd. Do this. Vogue.
Vogue. Madonna, of course.
Okay.
Here's an old one.
The Everly Brothers.
The Everly Brothers, Maybe Tomorrow. Now this is very nice. It's a Cadence label. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Can you see this spinning and the needle tracking on your jukebox now or your record player at home? Wake up, little Susie. Did you notice our viewers just dropped?
I know.
We just,
You need to keep singing.
Walk like an Egyptian.
walk like an Egyptian. It's like new. Like new. These records anywhere else are going to cost you $3 or $4 each. You're going to get 50 records. Danny T is the high bidder at 70.
Because I'm the Wanderer. Yeah,
Wanderer.
the Wanderer.
By Dion.
And I had to run around. Spice Girls.
The Spice Girls are singing Bumper to Bumper or Wannabe.
Tears of a
I
Clown.
don't know the song. Tears of the Clown. That
Tears of
literally
the
is what
Clown.
it describes me to a. I'm always in tears and I'm a clown.
Right.
So that's it.
Eric Clapton. Tears in Heaven.
Tears in Heaven. Tracks and lines. I don't recognize the song.
Bachman Turner. BTO.
And what's the song?
Taking care of business. Every day.
Taking care
of business.
And then You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet.
Dun, dun.
That's 2 hits, back-to-back hits, guys.
Uh-huh.
It says on it.
Here's a Patsy Cline. Becky likes that one. Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline. There's a reason you should buy this set for always. Well, of course, that was the title of a play they had it at Walnut Street Theater. And my daughter just gave me such a look. Wow.
Okay, ready? Everybody's going surfing.
Surfing USA. And the flip side is Surfer Girl. So it's back-to-back hits of the collectibles.
Frank Sinatra. The Summer Wind. Came
Okay,
rolling
well,
in.
first of all, idiot, it's Frank Sinatra.
Sinatra. That's right. I forgot.
Okay, and the flip side is Strangers in the Night.
Exchanging glances.
Strangers in the Night. No, that's not the same.
Philharmonic.
I like it. How about Super Freak? Super Freak. Super Freaky. Yeah.
You know, we could dance Super Freak, and we could do it in
our jorts.
Look, we
Jorts.
can't see them over here.
Over here. Move the camera.
See,
We
look.
got our jorts on.
Look, jorts.
Super Freak.
Now,
Super Freak.
What I did is these are actually Phil's jorts. He loaned them to me. See, they were the same waist size. He put them on just for you, just for this telecast.
Everybody's always made fun of your jorts, so happy.
Phil is on fire. He is.
Thanks, Alex.
The Diamonds, The Stroll, and Little Darling. I should know that, but I don't.
Happy birthday. Happy
Chuck.
birthday.
Chuck says this reminds me of the Gong Show. Oh.
Oh, that was good.
Listen, what's more wretched than playing Eddie Arnold's original Happy Birthday at a birthday party?
That's
What's
original.
worse? However, the flip side is something we could play and you could do.
The stripper.
Go ahead. You watch. The record's brand new.
I like it.
Paula
I don't know. Straight up, Paul Abdul.
Abdul.
Don't know
Straight
that
up. They put a line through it though. Oh no, it's an extended edit or something.
Here's a really good oldie. Dorsey.
Stardust. Tommy
Yes,
Dorsey
Tommy
and his
Dorsey.
orchestra.
That's a really good one.
Stardust. Well, that
Stand by me. Stand
stand
by
me.
me.
Oh,
Stand
stand by
by
me.
me.
And Benny King's on one side, but guess what? The flip side is the Coasters. Yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
That's right. So these are back-to-back hits. Perfect for your Jukety box. Fee Fox is the number one. We're almost are we almost done?
Robbie Kingpin. Todd knows the stranger in the night should be a pinball wizard jamming on Mark's pinball.
Soul Man is Sam and Dave.
Okay.
Soul Man. Bobby Darin Queen at the Hop and Splish Splash, taking a bath. Good. There's some great songs here, guys. Archie Bell and the Drells, The Soul City Walk and Let's Groove. Two
Bonnie
hit
Raitt.
songs.
Bonnie Raitt.
My Bonnie Raitt, Something to Talk About, I Can't Make You Love Me.
Grand Funk Railroad.
Which
American band. We're American band. We're American band.
American band, guy. That's worth $80
The
alone.
Plateaus.
The Plateaus do Smoke Gets in Your Eyes and Twilight Time. Back-to-back hits. Back-to-back. You can't get back-to-back hits.
No, David Griffin Company, which I have no clue who that is.
Smells Like Teen Spirit and Even As Youth. I don't know them.
Sitting in the dock of a bay. Otis.
I've been sitting on the evening.
No, that was in wrong verse.
Oh.
That was wrong. 16 Candles.
Watching the tide
Rolled in.
16 Candles by the Crest. Trouble in Paradise.
Robert Palmer, Simply Irresistible.
Simply Irresistible. But the other side, is that the hit? Nova is the other side. Shout. I want to shout.
Shout. Take your hands up and shout. Throw my hands up and shout. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
Donna
yeah.
Summers. She works hard for the money. Dun, 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 dun. So hard for the money. Dun, 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 dun. She works hard for the money and she never gets it right.
Call the sucker.
Pull the sucker off. That's the B side.
Yeah.
The A side is She Drives Me Crazy. The Young Cannibals. Yeah, the Young Cannibals. Is that what that one is?
Yeah.
Well, come in here. Come in here. Here, show us. We want to see.
Casey and a Sunshine Band.
Shake your booty.
Shake your booty.
Shake
your booty.
Now you should bid on that. She drives me crazy.
Bill Haley in the comments.
Okay, we're almost done, and then we're going to start the countdown. We have to do this every time.
Honey Dippers.
I got a lot of records to get rid of. Rocket at Midnight and Sea of Love. Sea of Love is the hit.
Whoa, there's an original Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, and it's on the London label. Now this is used. I can't get no satisfaction. The flip side I never heard of. The Under Assistant West Coast Promotion Man. That is the flip side.
Chuck
It's
Berry.
a very old record. Chuck Berry's Roll Over Beethoven and Maybelline, two hit songs.
Rockin' Robbie. Bobby Day.
Bobby Day's Rockin' Robin, doot, doot, doot. Rockin' Robin, doot, doot, doot. You got that part right. The Clash, Should I Stay or Should I Go? And rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah.
You really don't like it. B-52s.
And they're performing Private Idaho and Rock Lobster. Do you know that one? I do. You can't curse on my show.
Rock Meatloaf.
My
He just
Meatloaf.
passed away.
Rock and Roll Dreams Come True. And I do anything for love, but I won't do that. And yes, I got a chance to talk to Meatloaf. I think it was 2 years ago. My daughter bought me it was supposed to be 2 minutes with Meatloaf. We talked for 20 minutes, and we recorded it. So it was really nice. He was really nice to me. He was a very nice man. Rock Around the Clock.
Rock around the clock tonight.
13 women.
Rock to blind daylight. Billy
We got
Joel,
3
River
left.
of Dreams.
River of Dreams by No Man's Land. Almost done.
Leanne Rhymes, I think.
Gloria Estefan.
Oh, okay.
Rhythm is gonna get you. Remember that
Yep.
one?
Respect the Aretha Franklin.
Respect.
Need a little respect. Lift a little bit.
Okay,
UB40.
Terry, you can start the countdown. Red Wine by UB40.
Push it. Do.
Push it, yeah.
Push it real good.
Salt and pepper. But the flip side is Tramp.
Push it real
And
good.
one more record. And the last record is, who's that?
This is my portable TV.
4th B Broadway. Mars. Pump Up the Volume in Bright Lights, Big City. Pump Up the Volume, I think. Anyway, Fee Fox has offered us $115 for these records.
Outstanding.
Thank you, Chris. You liked my singing. He gave me more. And I'll pay more if Uncle Todd pulls his shirt off, and everybody would lose their dinner. Anyway, Tim, yeah, you know what? We do have pizza in the other room.
We do.
Yes, we do.
We will get that.
Danny has jumped it up to $140 for the 50 records. That's below $3 a record. Most of the records are brand new. Thank you, Danny. You are the winner. We really do appreciate it.
Xenophobes.
We're almost halfway. We're close to halfway through. We have 2 more Xenophobe boards. Now, we have priced
What is so
these.
great about these Xenophobe boards?
Well, there were so many conversions.
Oh, was it?
And that's why we got so many.
Oh.
Xenophobe's a 3-player game. I think the game is terrific. I have a great video up. Yes, the cabinet looks a little like E.T.
Oh, okay.
Remember? It looks a little like E.T. with the monitor on the top and the stalk in the back. Let me tell you a little about. I have a video online where a man that bought the Xenophobe invited my wife and I and Tammy, when she was little, to a party in his house that had a real, still connected bomb shelter in it. So if you want to see the neatest video, the neatest house on planet Earth, the man that owned the house bought 2 of everything. The house was built in '55. He bought 2 heating systems. He bought 2 stoves, 2 TV sets, 1955. The brand new, the extra stove, the extra heating system are still in boxes downstairs. So he has 2 of all this stuff. And the other stuff never got opened because the original stuff's still working. It's the neatest house. So look for the video. Just type in TNT Amusements Bomb Shelter, and we will take you on the neatest adventure of all time. The man lives near the Oaks Conference Center. Okay, we're up to Xenophobe. We have 2 of them. All right. We were able to test them, and they don't work. We had a rampage in here. We plugged it in, and Kurt cleverly wrote Xenophobe bad. But there's nothing missing from it. Okay? So that's board 1. The board is unabused.
Or unmolested.
Unmolested. Now, this one has a more descriptive description. It's written Xenophobe not working. Much better description.
Much better.
But everything's in there, including that amazing 68,000 processor. So everything's there. It does not use these empty chips. Those are empty. Maybe you could fix them and sell one. Whatever the case, Terry has started the countdown. Terry has started it. You're going to get 2 boards for $80. Jeff is going to win them so far. The question is, well, Joe, nope, Tim jumped in at 85. We got 131 watching still. I'm glad you're all staying with it. Remember, there'll be more opportunities for you to enter our free concert, a free contest, not concert. Concert, yeah, we should do a concert. Phil, do you think we should do a concert?
No.
A little bit of silliness. Jeff's the high bidder, 105. Will Jeff be dumped? Let's see. We're up to item 14, and we are only, you know what? We're doing about 15 items an hour. Jeff, you're the winner. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the bidding. And once again, if you make a bid, don't worry about paying for it. We'll send you a bill. We'll add in the shipping. We'll calculate it. If we end up overcharging you for shipping, we will send it back. Okay. Number 2, if we find out it's going to cost us more to ship it, you will not pay it. You will pay just what we tell you. We have another item up. Terry, is this a buy it now? Yes. Okay, we have a buy it now. This is one of those dot matrix displays that came out of a pinball we changed to color. It is fully working. It's got the very slightest bit of burn and it does not show up when the game's on. I think this came out of
Adam's thing, I think.
No, it wasn't the Adams Family. It was a Star Wars trilogy. That
So the one Kurt fixed?
yes, is that the one? What does it say?
We take
Yeah,
off
make it up.
the high
Okay,
voltage one.
but anyway, we have a price. It's fully working. We guarantee that it'll work in any 1991 to 2007 game.
LL.
LL. Anyway, Terry, show him the price. Who wants to pay me 85? Good, sold.
There, done.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And it worked.
I didn't even get who. Did you say the price? It's no fun. You have to be ready. You have to have your finger right by the button. Now listen, I found this Gauntlet board. I have a reserve of 50. It's Gauntlet II. The board is as clean as a whistle, but I'm pretty sure it's missing chips. Is that what we determined?
I believe you said that, but there's a lot. Unless.
Okay. Well, I said that because I saw sockets. Hey, Terry, just for fun, do you have a way to bring up a Gauntlet 2 board on images? I never looked. See, this was Gauntlet 2 was a conversion. This has got to be missing chips. There has to be more chips than that. The board is clean. It's not working, but I guess it wouldn't work if it didn't have the chips in it. But she's going to try to bring a board up. Oh, gosh, I don't think it is missing chips.
Was that it? Yeah, here. Missing these corner ones here.
Wait a minute. Let me flip it.
No, that's that one.
Let me flip it. Let me look. I'm going to compare it. If I move it around. Oh, well, yeah. See now. Yeah, but this has 4. This has. Okay, that's better. Yes, it is.
6.
Okay. Terry, can you put that picture up? Is there a way to do it?
Of course.
Okay, look. Terry's going to put this picture up.
Somewhere.
And I'm going to tell you, is that what's live? Okay. So it looks like it's missing in the top left corner 6 chips and then 1 single chip further down. Yes, and that's it. So it's missing 7 socketed chips. Board is super clean. I don't know why the chips are missing. I really don't. Kurt found it in the box upstairs. But because it was in the box and the chips are missing, I'm going to assume it doesn't work. Even if you put the chips in.
Tim was saying like 4 ROMs.
And it's missing, ROMs, and then it's also missing this one here.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what the picture showed. Head Geek has 125. The countdown has started. Okay? So we got 18 seconds for any of you that have second thoughts. Tim has jumped in at 1:30. Oh, Scotty.
Yeah.
Could you turn the showroom stuff off? I can hear the dance machine banging away because it's going to get the showroom hot. My small air conditioner. I have 2 air conditioners that cook heat. They cool TNT Amusements. Today it was 100 degrees. The small unit through a compressor. I need the small unit to cut down on the heat when we have all the kids in here. Jeff, I'm sure you didn't bid $1,205. Can you back that out, please? And Jeff, you'll have to try again. Okay, we got 180. I would like to have 1,200. Yeah, that would be kind of nice. 205. Okay, so we have 205. Jeff, it probably doesn't work, Jeff. Thank you. Kim has given us Coghill has given us 2. We are going to we're going out to dinner tonight, and I'm treating tonight. We're going to go to Applebee's. They have the best broccoli on planet Earth. It is so good. It is so good. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, Jeff, thank you again for your bid. It is done.
Good idea, Chuck.
$205.
Chuck said we needed green.
Okay. We do. Now, here's the problem with the green screen. Oh, wait a minute. Kurt, Terry, can you scan down? I think I have one.
What?
Can you scan down? Let me look. We can have some fun.
What?
Keep going. All right, now, let's go up a little. Oh, wait a minute. Go down and put the caricature up. See caricature by Jessica? Jessica did this caricature of me. I thought that was really cute.
That does look good.
She sent it to me to frame. I thought that was nice of her.
Uh-huh.
I think I look pretty great. There was a green screen. Terry, I uploaded one.
Screen capture?
No, that's not it. Maybe we may have diluted. Yeah, you know what? We have an awful lot of files in there, aren't there?
Right.
Look at that. Everyone was Mortal Kombat.
Yes, Mortal Kombat is a very nice clay. Oh, do this springtime for Hitler. Chris and Debs made this. I think I showed this once before, but this was so cute. Springtime for Hitler.
Actually had lunch with him.
You did, Gene. Gene Wilder.
Yep.
An amazing man. Amazing man. Not as amazing as me.
You're great.
I think we're done the fun stuff.
Dang.
I want to do some money. I got to pay. You know what's going to cost tonight to feed all these boys?
Wow.
Okay. We have a Mortal Kombat board. And I know it works. And I have to... the Mortal Kombats, you have to stop them from rolling. So let me find the... I should just put a little arrow at that. Yeah, there we are.
There you go.
Now it's loading. Now it's going to come up because the battery is dead. All you know, the dumb battery goes bad on these. So we come up with our... Oh, is right. Now, this does not have the soundboard on it. Now, what did I wiggle it and reset it? All right, let me hit the reset button. Because I fouled it up again. Why do... See, it's always me.
Wow.
There we go. I won't touch the board
Yeah,
now.
don't touch it.
It should load fine. There we go. I'm going to let it show you all the chips are green.
Gotta wiggle it.
You
Just
gotta
a
wiggle
little
it. Think of all the cool places Todd can be with a green screen. This is true, but all the circuit boards are green. We actually tried to do it, and I hold the board up, and you can't see it when the green screen's on. But the game will come up, and then of course it'll say the battery is dead or something. So actually there's no battery in it. We have 130 offered. We'll let it finish. It's got one more chip to go. There we go. Now I just have to touch the chips here, and it comes up. There we go. Jing 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 jing. Okay. Yeah. Fight. You know how many Mortal Kombat boards we have sold? Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. I think we've sold 70 of them on these best offer sales. Probably not that many, maybe 50. Sold an awful lot of these boards. Start the countdown. No, you can't leave.
I'm betting on that clock.
You did?
What's not up yet?
Isn't that a neat clock? That is such a neat clock.
It's going to be probably $200.
To you, yeah. 300.
Left tomorrow when
Well, yeah, you're almost 3 miles away.
for everybody else.
He's buying here. Come on, camera. I'm selling this. I'm selling this sucker. I mean, this buyer a Willy Wonka. Not a Willy Wonka. No. A Toy Story. Willy Wonka, Toy Story, same game. Toy Story. He's buying our last new one, but we have more coming in next week. They're brand new in the box. 12,000. Plus that's a rate. I always like to squeeze that in. But it's a beautiful game. I am working on a terrific video all about Willy Wonka. Thank you, sir. 40 minutes long. You're going to love my Willy Wonka video. We go into details about it. We have 140 offered. Start the countdown because people are we're losing viewers. We're down to 129 now. We had up to 135.
We did.
They're abandoning my ship.
That's their fault. They're missing out.
They're abandoning my ship. It's like a best offer musical tonight. We don't mind images up on the boards, too. Images up, I don't know. Well, I should hold this up. Chow like an Egyptian from Gold Wings. Ta-da. And there we are. It's a beautiful board. Get it, Jeff? It looks like Shane is getting this. 150, and the count is finished. You are the winner, young man. Thank you, sir. Good. Okay, there's the... That's good. That's going. I showed this last night. Back in the late 80s, if you can believe that, I used to have bumper stickers. The only clean copy I could get was for a Spy Hunter pinball. So that's what's on my bumper sticker. But we gave one to everybody that bought a game, and we were hoping they'd stick them on our computer, but they didn't. But they did. but I saved one. So I think I'm going to do more. I'm going to see if Tammy can look into that and make our bumper stickers for me again. We are up to now something that all of you should be bidding on, because everybody on planet Earth would want to have my actual all-purpose, you see it says special guest, my all-access pass. I could go anywhere in that hotel.
Is this the one that you left your Twippy with?
No, that's gone. This is the one where Frank and I did the seminar about my greatness.
Oh, how you're great.
Anyway, if you want, I will sign it in silver too. This had TODD TUCKEY TNT here on it. This side's wearing off probably, but I will be happy to sign it. You will also get my signed joust card. Uh-oh, my it's expired. Okay, that didn't go on screen, did it?
No.
Okay, anyway. So we have, Kim has offered $40 for the two. We can talk about signing it for it later.
Can you pay me to buy it?
Oh, who said that?
King of Mad Props.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. Where's your badge, King of Mad Props? You don't have one, do you? I have to get my digs in. I have feelings too.
Oh.
Anyway, start the countdown. We have a $40 offer from Kim. Kim is on layaway for Charlie's Angels. It's almost paid off.
Wait.
I want to get it out of here before we burn down.
Oh, yeah.
Danny T is the high bidder at 50.
That was
There's
tomorrow.
11
2
seconds.
PM,
2
right?
p.m.
2 p.m. We're going to be
Yeah,
burning.
that's when I upped the insurance
Yeah,
by
the insurance.
13, 12, 11. There's only a few seconds left. Kim has jumped in at $55. Terry, you know what? We'll auction yours off next sale, and then you'll get all the money.
Yeah,
Oh,
keep it.
well, no, she'll sell it.
Mother's awake.
She'll do it. Mom.
Jeez, Mom. Say hi to Mom.
Oh, there's the camera. I had to look at the camera. Kim has jumped in. He's bumped it up to 70. Hi, Mom. And Mom is Phil's sweet mother. She's a fan of me. She likes me.
Hi, Mom.
Not many people do, especially mothers.
Look,
You've corrupted my child.
My mother likes you.
She does?
Yeah, she's watching right now.
She is? What's her name?
Darlene.
Darlene, I love you. Darlene, I love you. We just lost 3 more viewers.
Gone.
Actually, we gained 3.
Is it sold? No. Danny has jumped in at $85. This will be the most I've ever sold one of these for. Whoever is the high bidder, I will talk to you what you want me to rate on it. I now have these nifty silver pins. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you buying that from me. And that's good. We are now up to 8. Is that right? 8 Williams Pinball driver boards. What the heck are they? I thought we had them already.
These are 8 more.
What? You're
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, that's number 19.
Are there 8?
There are 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
We had 2 of the same thing. Well, the others was 6.
Right.
Really? Well, yeah, that's them. I didn't know we had a double listing, but hopefully you guys will want these too. I don't know how that happened. It's just my...
That's really odd.
Well, when we're gathering the stuff together, we find stuff and we put it in because we could have put another item in. We could have. I mean, I guess we could try. I mean, gosh, do we have anything else? I don't know. Should we? Okay. Then we'll put them up. I was going to say, I feel like a big fat fool.
Things happen.
Anyway, look, here we go. First board. Oh, these will work in any Williams game. 1977 to 1984. There's a lot of parts boards here, guys. So these are more parts oriented. The others, I think, were better. This one has some yeah, this has battery damage right up here, and I guess because of that, they took the relay out and some of the transistors. So this is more of a parts board, I would say.
I'd say.
Now this one is unusual. It has 3 brand new connectors on the top. So somebody was working on this. The socketed chips here are missing. It has sockets, 2 of them. Has sockets but no chips, and it's missing a few transistors. Okay? But the relay board is here. This could definitely be fixed, okay? Here's another one with brand new connectors on the top, 3 of them. Why they would take 2 or 3 out? Does it? Oh. Here, zoom in.
It'll work fine.
That'll work.
Just clean it.
Couple jumper wires.
Just clean it up a little.
Couple jumper wires.
I think this is a parts board, guys. I didn't look at these. Another parts board. The back of it's clean. So it's possible you could bring... No, this is no good. This has got battery damage. But now, this board, the one side of the board is real clean, but the resistors must have gotten real hot over here because they must have all fallen off. So we got that. There's 8 of these now. Jeff is the high bidder, but these are not as good as the other boards. All right, here's another. Taking the transistor or the relay board or the relay off, the flipper relay. Here's another that has socketed chips missing. Definitely from Joe's parts pile. Another one that has some battery damage. So these aren't as good. Carl Fields is offering us $560. We knew you. We knew you weren't. You probably punched in 60. Carl, if you want to do it again. Terry had knocked off the 560 bid. So Jeff, you're the high bidder. Start the... Carlos is corrected to 60. And actually, Scott stepped in. Terry is teaching Scotty how to run it. She had to. She probably had to go and pee or something, right? No? Okay. Good. Cuda Sales is the high bidder at 65. These are definitely parts, pretty much. Maybe 1 or 2 you can fix. Cuda Sales is at $65 for 8 parts boards, so it's less than $10 each. The countdown is stopping, and it's done. And Cuda, thank you very much. You have won these boards. You know, we're up to item 20, and it is 8:15. We're doing great tonight, gentlemen and ladies. Let me see. Let me see where we are. We have 3 Williams Logic boards next. So let me move these over. Now, there's a treat on one of these. Joe, where are the other 2, though, Terry? There they are. Okay, we have 3 of the WPC Logics. And they're sitting right there. The 2 skinny ones. The skin eye, that's it. Okay, here's the deal. These are WPC. This one has battery damage at the bottom here. Now, this one possibly could be saved. Possibly. Okay? We have the minimum low. We have it at $20. This one, somebody... I'm going to... Oh! This one's... oddly enough, it doesn't have battery damage, but somebody's been taking parts off of it. It has, maybe it does have a little, but they've cleanly unsoldered that giant socket and another chip. It's so odd because this board looks clean. But look, there's some other parts that are in sockets. So that's this one. And the third one is the best one. Well, it has that square chip in it. Now, I understand that square chip is not cheap. So that's the something processor. ICUS, I think, or something like that. But that processor's there and intact. Nick H is the now. Oh, this was our board because I can see these points here. We had our lithium battery in it. So this is a board we had in one of our games at one point with a lithium battery. So it was running, and somebody changed the pins at the bottom with brand new pins. So it had battery acid and it was fixed, but it apparently broke, and then that was the end of it. So we have a $45 bid from Nick, but if you start the countdown, it's possible the bid will increase slightly. I don't know if it will. Do you think it will?
Maybe by $1.
Well, we have 12 seconds, and so far, Nick, it looks like you're going to be winning this pile of boards, young man. It looks good. Nick, nobody is contesting it. Looks like you got the boards for $15 each. I think that square chip is worth $45. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. All right, we converted a super Pac-Man, or a stupid Pac-Man, to a multi-keyed. I'm sorry, but that's what he wanted. So we took out of the game the working logic board that you see here. Okay, it's clean as a whistle. Okay, we also took the power supply out that we have next. We have a price that'll leave you in tears. Whoever guesses it A, right on, or right above will win it. Now, if you punch in $150, you have no worries. You're not going to win. Because, see, with the right price, you have to be right on.
We went through those boards pretty quick.
That's we did. We're doing good. Now, this is the ideal time. Oh, wait a minute. Did somebody buy it? They did. $65. That's exactly what we wanted for the board. It wasn't 60, but 65. Hey, you own the board. So the guy now somebody says, well, I was going to give you 70. I said, yeah, I know. But I wanted 65. So 65 is a happy price, isn't it? I think it is.
For their wallet.
We are now going to turn this over because now we're in the power supply, which is that over here.
I got it.
Now, this is the power supply for Super Pac-Man, but it will work on Mappy. It will also work on Junior Pac-Man. That's in the Mappy cabinet. But we just discovered that the pins are identical for the older Galaga ones. You just don't use all the pins. One of these matches up perfect, and it doesn't use all the pins. So we have a great price on this, a tested working one. This isn't one of those, I have 2 power supplies here. I don't know if they work, but they may. And then you buy them and they don't work. So that's why we like to show something working and not working. Does anybody? We got some bids. The countdown is going. Jay Gardenier will not win it, but he's registered for our final sale at the end. Tony Clark has 30 in, and Marty K has 55. I'm surprised we didn't get other bids. Marty, you won it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. A clean working one. You can throw it right in your game, and you're done. Okay, people wanted XY stuff. Now, what's XY? It's vector beam.
Tempest.
I called it vector beam, and somebody went nuts on me. That's cinematronics only. It's not the. I said, well, I don't give a crap. It's a vector game. I can call it vector beam if I want.
You can call it vector.
I can. I can
do
call it
whatever you
vector
want. This is
crap.
your
I can
show.
do anything I want. I can do anything I want. Now, these are for the Wells Gardner 6100, a terrific color vector monitor. In fact, Wells Gardner's only color XY, and if you can bulletproof it and make it dependable. Now, this one we started. Let me tell you about this board. In the corner of the board, we took out the parts that you change, and then you put that little LV2000 board in. We took it out for another game because this board did not work. There's nothing missing from the board except right here.
This guy.
Yes, there's a resistor here.
And a driver.
And a driver one right next to a driver transistor. So there's 4 driver transistors. Each one controls a vector, an area. Like this screen is in 4 places. So this will need some repair, but it's clean.
And it
it has this board. We call that the oops board. Let's
Yeah.
fix some stuff. But you can have a game without that on it. So there we have one. It looks like, I don't know why somebody would cut this, but it looks like they cut a piece. No, they just cut the wires, the black wires.
Yeah.
You have to splice it. Who knows?
I can fix
Okay,
it.
but that is nice and clean. Another nice clean board, and this has the high voltage, the circuit down here in the corner. It's intact, but you really should put the LV2000 kit. Everything's on this board, but it doesn't work.
Has one blown fusee.
Okay. And it doesn't work. We know that for sure because it was a sticker on it that said not working. So we have the two. Cuda Sales is offering $110 for the two. This needs a fuse, and everything's on it. And that one's missing a transistor and a resistor.
When did these oops board come out? 83, 85?
81, the adapter board was
81?
82.
82, okay.
82, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
82 or 83.
What it did, it lengthened the lifespan of these output transistors.
Yes, and it was a great addition. And it's hard to get that board. The board, I just happened to have these two, and I said, well, we're not going to fix them.
I don't know, what were they, 2716s that were mounted on the chassis itself because it was
Yes.
a big heat sink? Something like
Yeah,
that?
well, it worked out well. Tim Hoffman has jumped in at 160. So we have 160 for the two color. They're clean they're very clean. And they can be fixed. And these are great boards. You put that LV2000 board in this will never, ever go bad again. Never.
Amazing.
And change the caps. You have to. But you see, the LV2000 gets rid of this whole corner.
Right.
So it's very good. Cuda has jumped in at 195. We have 16 seconds left. Tim has countered at $200. $200. I was hoping to get $20 for them. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, right? Am I kidding?
Yes, you're kidding.
I could joke.
Joke.
It's my show.
Do whatever you
And
want.
we're down to 129 viewers. We lost a few.
Yep.
Probably from your singing.
I don't
gained
think
4
so.
and then lost like 4.
Oh, ho, ho. Tim, thank you. Tim is the high bidder. Perhaps Tim will want the black and white ones. What do you think?
Maybe.
Well, we found two black and white vectors.
And what are these for?
Well, you see, here's the thing.
What I think
They were similar.
Assorted.
I think, yes, I think these are Wells Garners.
Okay.
Let me just see if I can confirm it. The bridge rectifier is intact, but the heat sink's loose, the screws.
Squeeze.
That could be tightened. It's missing a fuse, and it's missing a transistor and a capacitor, or a capacitor. Now, before that happened, it says here, picture shakes. So the picture shakes. Jittery. The three little neon lights are still intact. God, was that Wells Garner or Electrohome? I can't remember. Anyway, the boards are clean. Look, they're very clean. Okay, that's board one. And the funny thing is, you know this fix here. These two big resistors, you can take off. You don't need them at all.
Nope.
As a matter of fact, they get red hot, and you don't need them. Okay, this one here. So that's one. I think this one's fully. These were in our shelf that said not working. So we're selling them as not working. This is as clean as a whistle. It's super clean. There is nothing missing. There's nothing damaged. Everything's intact. And the resistors are not there. But you do not need these resistors. I used to think you had to jump something out. No, you just cut them off. So we have J.W. Williams is at $150 for the pair. So that's $75 each. I'm sure. I wish I could be sure it's Wells Garner, but I'm sure it is. Electrohome made these too, but these look like the Wells Garner version. But anyway, we have Small 73, a new bidder, has stepped in at 175 for the pair. And you are the winner. Thank you. Appreciate it. And remember, once again, everybody knows I'm going to send them a bill. They won't forget.
Thank you, sir.
TNT police will come to their door.
We'll ring the bell. Bing bong.
We got
Rough Ranger. I couldn't believe I looked this up, and it said it was made by Exidy. It said Exidy.
What's it say?
But the corner says Sun Electronics. And then it has Sharp Image. But when I looked it up in the book, this is a dedicated, this is not a bootleg board, but an honest-to-God kit. Rough Ranger came out. Oop. And it was a smash hit when it came out. It did actually make money. It did. Okay, and if you put credits on it, and now, let me see if I can reach the start button. Because, it's playing music that's not copyrighted. See, it's out of copyright. That's me wiggling this. That's me wiggling this board. Whoa, what? Another. It certainly didn't pay for the rights for that. Acid Rain, you're in the groove, young man. $50. We got $50. This game is utter trash. Oh, my board. My board. He doesn't like my board. Utter trash. Okay, Sith Monkey. $60. I looked on eBay and they're selling for like $150, $175. So I'm willing to sell it for whoever gives me the most. Acid Rain has jumped in at $65. I'm waiting for PCB Junkies. Big bid here. He says it's a Korean company. I'm just kidding. PCB Junkie makes those wonderful conversion boards up here. Can you get me one of his? His are the dark ones. There's cookies on top. There's cookies on top? This is not PCBs. You have the dark ones. Thank you very much. Acid is the winner. PCB Junkie makes these marvelous, wonderful conversion boards. This one here converts millipede to a JAMA, and he even put the amplifier on it. So it's wonderful. You can play your centipede or millipede. Here's another one for SNK. So and he sent me a whole bunch of them free because they had issues. One said a cracked socket. I mean, you can't even tell. But it was nice. He was very kind. We did buy a lot from him too, but these are wonderful for you guys. So you can play your games in the JAMA cabinet, which are more readily available than the original ones. So thank you very much. Okay, we are now up to 5. Is this the 5 one? Yes, we have 5 arcade boards. We didn't know what to do with these. Honest to God, I didn't want to just throw them out. So I'm going to show them to you. I didn't even try to plug this in. You know, I should. KN. Wait a minute. King. This is Jungle King. This isn't golf. He wrote Bad Golf on this. This isn't golf. This is frigging Jungle King. I don't know, but it's not. This is. Hold it. Let's see if it works. We're still going to sell it tonight. But here we are. Let's see what it does. This is a Jungle King Tatteo board. Yep. However, 2 of the processors are not in it. But by God, see if we have. I think we have another board over here that may have a. Here, right behind you, we may be able to put a processor on it. Processor. Right below it is that big double board. Do you see it? Yeah. It's maybe a double or triple board. We're going to look at this and see. No, that's not it. It's a triple board. I thought we had another one of these.
Triple?
All right, let's see, because if it is, and it's the right one, we can put the processors in it and possibly show you, and we'll keep it in the set, but we'll change it to a working. Terry, you can do, yes, that's a triple. Good.
Already changed.
Okay, but you're going to say Jungle King, right? Now this one, yeah, this is the golf. This is the one that was supposed to be in it.
Oh.
Add another.
Let me see if the golf works, because darn if we may just put this in another. Let me just see what's going on here. I think they got mixed up. They looked alike, and he put the stickers on the wrong thing. Let's see what this board does. This is the golf one, and it said it didn't work. Nothing. Really nothing.
We heard of.
We did hear something.
We were
Yeah,
slight
it's doing
crackle.
something.
Wait a minute.
It's starting up. Unpacking the mothership.
It's an attempt to start.
Just add it to the bundle.
Well, no. What I'm curious, see, what I want to do is, see, this doesn't work. What I thought I'd do, Terry, if you get a flat screwdriver, what we're going to do in front of you, see, now we see this doesn't work. So this is the golf game. It's called Big Event Golf, and the board does not run. That's the one that we were supposed to put in the auction. So what we're going to do is this. We're still going to keep it just as it is. But we're going to make, if this Jungle King works, we'll make it one working board and then 4 bad ones. Should we do that, Terry, or just do a different?
Do it, yeah.
Okay.
Changed it.
Okay. So, more than likely, somebody borrowed the 2 long chips. So if you pop one out, I'll pop one in. Pop.
Surgery.
See, now, right in front of you. Right in front of you. Good. There's chip 1. I like to always put the chips in backwards. So if the notch is one way, I put it in the other way.
That makes it run better.
Yes, but then the game may... Just confirming I'm doing the word right now. Let's find out what happens. Now, right now, everybody say on the group,
On this chat.
on the chat, will it work or will it won't?
I say no.
I say it won't.
Paul said who would.
Because why are the chips missing? See what I mean? I say they won't. Let's see. Acid has a broken Robocup. Would love a crossbow. So would I. Okay. Nobody's saying putting their 2 words in. So you know what? I'm just going to
Marcy
turn.
said no.
Marcy said, okay, Marcy, you're the first. She says no. That's a good sound. That click is a good sound.
No, yeah, it's gonna work.
It's the same purple
Not.
screen.
Yes, but no.
What's funny is it's the same purple screen.
It says,
That's disturbing.
Will it blend? That is golf. Nope, no.
What's disturbing?
Like my
Don't you
mama
find it
would.
odd
Like my mama.
that it's the
won't work.
same?
Marcy said, I win.
Yeah,
You win, Marcy.
nailed it.
Well, the thump is usually the sound running. So the 2 ROMs, or the 2 processors, got the processors. This is so, yeah, well. Okay, well, we have a Jungle King. It says KN. So it would be a Jungle Hunt. It would be JK. Anyway, we have a Jungle King, bootleg Pac-Man. Let me show the other boards. So at least we tried it. Maybe it's something stupid or simple. Maybe you can get it going. Yes, this stays the way it is. So we're going to have, it's a complete Jungle King board. There's nothing missing and it's in good order. Number 2, we have a, What is this now? Oh, this is, I think, a golf. I think this worked. I don't know now. Can't remember anything. There's nothing on the screen at all. The green light is blinking, but it says the sound is okay. Well, honey, that's not going to help us. Okay, next board. Another one. Now this one says Crapcom Bowling, no sound,
Looks like
and it's out of sync.
Yeah, your vector's not vector. You turned the sync, remember?
What's your vector?
Did I?
I agree. Oh, it's smoking. Take it off.
It is?
Unplug it.
All right.
It didn't like that. Doesn't that smell great?
Where did it start smoking from?
A cap.
No, a chip.
A chip.
Leave it plugged in, see what happens.
Yeah, it'll clear up.
Yeah, it'll clear itself out.
I was listening.
It's the Yamaha
I
chip.
heard it
Well, it did say no sound. The Yamaha chip was
I heard it
smoking.
sizzling.
So that's what that was. Oh, and it does have a plus sync. It didn't like that? Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't like that. The power supply is not happy.
It smells like.
Yeah.
Power supply smoking and everything.
Now, this one I couldn't test. This is a bootleg, and I'm positive it's a Pac-Man. It says... Do you think that says works? What do you think that word is? But no start.
No start.
But what's the first word?
Looks like carrots. Or something.
What do you think that is? Groots?
Sea roots.
Sea rootus? Well, boots would make sense, but there's no B. Anyway, it looks like a bootleg, and I don't have a edge connector for this. So, somebody put the sticker on it, so I have no idea what it does. And the last board is one we tested. Did we test this? It was marked bad, but the bad sticker's not on it. It is a Cinematronics on the plate. Baseball 2. Roman numeral 2. Anyway, all 5 boards, including the Jungle King, we're going to start the bidding. So you're getting a Jungle King. That's the surprise. It's not a crummy golf. Nobody wants. But it has a lot of good parts in it. And then 4 other boards. The one Capcom Bowling works, but it said no sound. And now we know why. The Yamaha chip is smoking. That's not going to work too well. Jeff, you're the high bidder on these 5 boards, and I think you made out like a bandit. Nope, Galaxian jumped in at the last second. At the last second. Well, you know, a Jungle King board has... if you get that working, it's worth $200. PCB in Canada is next. That's another Bronze Age. That is. Yep. No, that's the last one. There it is, right there. Sprint 2. Tim has jumped in at 90. So people have come up. Jeff has jumped in at 95. Now, the Jungle King is clean as a whistle, and there's nothing missing now. But I have no idea why it's the green screen. And what's so strange is the golf board by Tatteo had the same green screen. It's so odd.
Are they really similar stack?
Yeah, same. Yeah, identical. Well, no, they're a little different. Okay, thank you very much, Jeff. You're the winner. We appreciate it. It's Bronze Age time, boys. This is a very rare game because the board is working. This is a Sprint 2. The 2-wheel stereo 1976 game. Stereo, believe it or not. 2 separate amplifier channels. And the big heat sink reflects that. We had this tested. We had changed the caps years ago. I had this on the shelf. We junked the game. The game fell apart. I pulled the board out and I wrote works. And it was last tested May of '08. A working Sprint 2. And a Bronze Age classic. Clean. And it was last tested in '09, but it was working. Start the countdown. Firehawk's the high bidder. It does not look like there's much interest in Bronze Age stuff. But Jay Gallagher's jumped in. We were selling these boards, honest to God, for $250 and $300 a piece because people wanted to keep that classic game running. We are getting no results. Nobody wants this. Jay is the high bidder at $60, but this is going to be going to eBay, I think. Done. eBay it goes.
Green Bay.
Okay, Greed Bay, yes. Item 28, guys. Terminator 2, arcade game PCB, complete. But Kurt got it to come up and it said these 4 chips were bad. And
What number?
it is 28. And 29 is the stack of Pac-Mans. So that's next. Thank you. Isn't Phil great?
Yeah.
He's the greatest there is.
Yes, he is.
Second.
Right?
Yep.
You better say that, young man. Okay, now, let me show you what's going on here. This is Kurt's scratchings. He wrote U95 through U98 bad. Okay? However, we couldn't get it to say that. We couldn't get it to say anything. I'll show you what we got. Now, of course, we'll be wrong. Nick is going to swing the camera over. But this is what we got. Shane is up to... The board is super clean.
Power supply still there?
See, we got a new battery in it. Oh, it's our sticker on it. We have 2005. Is now that didn't do that yesterday.
It did not do that.
It didn't do that. Well, now you can see the 4 chips. Isn't that odd?
But at least it's up and running.
It is.
Still running.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, we still want. So originally, yesterday we tried it. We couldn't get the screen to come up. Let's see what happens. Did it stop?
What's it say?
Let's see if it stopped. It stopped. All right. Let me
There
hit.
it goes. There it goes.
Oh, gosh! It's powering up. Okay.
There it is. And credits we
It's
got.
powering up. My God. It didn't do this yesterday.
Even with bad chips, it'll run.
That was
Just certain graphics will be missing or something.
Yeah. Okay, well, there you go, guys. Now, of course, this has a separate soundboard, but I'm in shock. The board is running. I'm
Yes, it's
just...
Like I said, just a couple graphics is missing.
Well, there's 4 bad chips. Big Chris is the high bidder. Shane just jumped in at 150. Oh, let me turn the brightness up. I turned it down earlier.
perfect.
Here it is.
Okay.
Good.
Well, I'm
Okay.
in...
Perfect. We'll go
I really am in shock. Hey, Chris, you were here last night, Phil, when we tried
Yes,
this.
I know.
And,
So
you know.
it works, we win, George. Said that.
well, it's up, and we're going to dump it. Find out.
Oh, please find out Ram's schedule.
Okay, Shane is the high bidder at 180. So you have 4 chips that are bad. The board is super clean, and it came out of a game we had, but I don't understand. But look, there it is. Start the countdown, honey. Or actually, it's you, Scott, right? Are you starting? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Chris or Scotty has started the countdown. Shane, you're the high bidder at 180. And, you know, we're up to 150 viewers. I think everybody's sticking around for Major Havoc. Thank you, Shane. You got it. And maybe it's something simple. The ROMs could have to be burned. I don't know, but the board is clean. And
Tag,
good
please.
good for you. Better than I thought it was going to be. I'm very impressed that it worked. Are we trying the sprint again?
Yeah,
Okay, so we're going to go back temporarily. Okay, so we went back to the Sprint 2. The board was marking working. I'm going to show the board again. We're going to go back to... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. What?
Yep, now you're on the next one. Yeah,
Right.
sold Sprint 2.
Okay, so he's going to buy it.
Put in his 100. It was lagging for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think we should try and see if anybody else wants to go above it?
No, remember it took forever? Yeah, just sat.
Okay. Okay, well, Shane gets it. Shane gets it. He gets it for... We wanted a minimum of 100. Shane, you're going to make money on that board. You will make money on that board. Because somebody's going to want a Sprint 2 board, and they're going to pay good money for it. I had sold others for a lot more money. This is before the auctions and when I used to do stuff on eBay. We now have a very interesting bunch of boards. There are a bunch of Pac-Man boards, but these are not totally devastated boards. Oops.
Sorry.
Anyway, I'm going to show you them all because some of them, in fact, have the daughter boards. So here we have a daughter board. All the RAMs are in sockets and they're intact. It's the ROMs and the processors missing. Okay? But, I mean, the power supply is there. Everything else is intact. That's board number 1. Board number 2 has the daughter board here at the bottom. Now, this one was updated with a larger ROM. So somebody converted this to a Miss Pac-Man where everything's on the same board. They added these 2 sockets and did the right jumpers in the back. So this is something you could probably put together. Actually, this was in one of our games, 2010. So the board may have failed and came back for a repair. But that's this one here. Tammy, you're on, my beautiful Tammykins. What did you miss? You're 2 hours late, Tammy. That's my daughter. Tammy wants to thank all of you. I have a list of everybody that put the money up for her show. If you donated $100 or more, I'll be in touch with you, and you'll be able to pick out before Tammy's album. I'm going to be sending directly to you either a T-shirt or a hat, but I'll get in touch with you, and you can tell me just what you want. So that's coming. I've been so busy I haven't gotten to it yet. So, all right, here's Pac-Man 2 with the daughter board. These are not hacked to pieces. They were... Okay, now here's a nice board. This is a junior Pac-Man board that'll plug into a Pac-Man. I know it doesn't work because we took this chip out. It has everything in it, but it's missing this one socketed chip. But I don't think the board worked. Kurt seemed to think it did not. It's clean. There's no cuts on it. But I think that's a nice, clean board. We have another Miss Pac-Man with some of the socketed chips. It's missing the speed chip. Everybody took that. It has all the RAMs. So maybe you can get the... Oh, and look, it got 4... It's got... Somebody capped it. It's got brand new capacitors in it. So this would definitely be one to fix. Because it's just a matter of putting ROMs in it.
Or save the caps.
Or save the... Yeah, it's a $10 cap kit.
Pac-Man.
All right, this is a Pac-Man. It has some chips in it. Socketed ones. They're in it.
Works with sound and picture.
Then why... Works with sound, no picture. No picture. So it has the Z80 in it, and then the 2 daughter boards are missing. Everything else is on it. And it says it works, but no... With sound, but no... Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm repeating myself.
Yeah, your wire. Your foot's wrapped around the wire. If you want to pull it off. There you go. Next picture.
Okay. Okay. Now this one, that's Curdy's writing. Miss Pac-Man, bad, rusty. I'm trying to see the rust. Oh, I see it. It's on the legs. It's not that much. It's not that bad. But Kurt said it was bad, rusty, and there it is. And then we have one more?
2 more.
2 more. I'm going to just restack these so...
They stay on the shelf.
Yes, so they stay on the shelf, yes. Oh, I just hit my... Oh, my sound machine. Ooh, that's what my competitor wants to do to me. That's when I fell through the window. Oh, that's my sale price when we total everything up.
Good idea.
That's the wife.
Ah. Oh, and okay. Now
We got 2 more boards.
we got 2 more boards. Let me just restack these, so we can stack them nice and neat. And our high bid is Tim Dog. You're back, Tim. You bought a bunch of these from us before. I'm almost positive it was you. It was.
This
okay.
one, somebody decided, I can't find the right size capacitor, so I'll just put these ones in it.
No.
I know how to fix this.
I'll fix this. I'll just put in the ring car. I'll put the right caps in this. It doesn't mind if it hangs over on the connector, the edge connector. They had the boy. There's some socketed chips missing. The Z80's in it, so nobody really got their claws into this, I guess, too much.
This is Miss Pac-Man.
And a
with
Mrs.
a
Pac-Man.
TNT
And it's got our sticker from 2003. Do you know how many Miss Pac-Mans I've sold? Well over 500 of them. And they do come back. But here's another one that came back, I guess, for repair. Start the countdown. Tim Dog looks like he's going to get these boards for $10 each. Does any of you want to give a little more? It's so far, there's 8 seconds left, and Tim is the high bidder. Tim, you've won them. Thank you, sir. Oh, wait a minute. God, at the last fraction of a second, Galaxian, one of my favorite video games, jumped in. I like Galaxian a lot more than Galaga. I do. The sound is better. It's got deep, throaty bass. And the graphics. I always thought the graphics were beautiful. Thank you, Galaxian. You were the winner. Appreciate it. $100 even. So it's...
sound effects to all the TNT. Everybody who works at TNT. Is that mine?
What's mine?
This is yours. And this is... This is Phil's. They're all laughing at you. Okay. Now, guys, we're running out of time for you to put in, to get into our final. This is the last time you will be able to do it. If you want to be part of our freebie at the end of the telecast, which is coming up very, very soon, because we're down to 5 items, you're going to win your choice a hat with me on it, beautifully embroidered by Happy Stitches Embroidery. Can you float that up? No, we'll float it at the end. A brand new bottle of my hot sauce with my logo on it and Billy Mitchell on it. He made those for me. My new signed card, a Guns N' Roses card signed by Jersey Jack, and Chris Frenchie had signed this one of Batman. He's the master artist for a lot of games, including, we hope, the new Jaws. So here's what we're selling. We have a box, a brand new 25 brand new switches.
Yeah.
These are 3-post. So they flip one way or the other. Can you zoom in, please, young man? I'm going to show you what these are. They're still sealed in the bags. Okay? So they can be used as on-off switches, okay, by hooking up to 2 of the wires, or you can hook them up a different way, where you can have one item on and the other off, or one item off and the other on. Now you'll notice that the 0 is at the top. We did not reach my minimum. So we did not get. Now, let me tell you something. The switches right now, as we speak, are on eBay and Amazon for $12 each. You're getting 25. Brand new, sealed. They come with the washers, the mounting washers. They're made by Alco. Start the countdown again, Terry. We want to start it over, and we'll see if anybody wants to pay more money for these switches. Okay, if you bid in a low bid, you can put in a bid now at $10. You'll be entered into the contest, and you won't win either because we want more than $45. Nobody wants to pay me more than $45. I can't believe it. $45. If we were just selling 3 or 4 for $45, I could see it. But you're getting 25. So up there it goes. Jay just won it. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted $50 for the box. Thank you, sir. It's a great deal. $2 a switch. You can't go wrong. $2 a switch. You could, since they're sealed, honest to God, you could put them up on eBay yourself and sell them. Go for it. Make money. You know, make them $8 each and sell them. You make some profit. We're up to item 31. We have a complete punch-out board. We can't test it. And the connectors, it's a 4-stack board. We can't test it anymore. We don't have a punch-out in here.
Are the punch-outs in the play choice the same?
Yes, it's in the play choice cabinet, but the wiring is all different.
Oh.
Now, I can probably tell you... Oh, okay, there is some markings on the board. Okay, these connectors were unplugged. All right, here's the deal. This top board says works, but no blue. Okay. And the bottom board says no opponent graphics. Okay? It's 3 boards. It's not 4. I thought there were 4 in this game. Anyway, that's the deal. Everything looks to be here. And it says works no blue, November of 98. So, oh, and no opponent graphics, December of 98. So there we go. Jeff, you're the high bidder at 120. A punch-out board, full complete. The batteries did not leak. There's nothing missing. Well, I wonder if it's supposed to have these chips. I remember one chip's not there for sure. But this is what we have. I can't tell you yes or no what's going on with them. Brady Distributing sold the game. What a great game this was. An absolute landmark game. Jeff is the high bidder at 140. See, we're having a lot of fun tonight. We have 151 now. We're up to 151 watchers. I guess they're tuning in to see what will happen.
140 got it.
We're at 901. 140, it is sold. Thank you. I think that was a good deal.
It was a great deal.
I thought it was. Listen, we have a buy it now, a brand new Stupid Mario Brothers Mushroom World pinball. This is the mini one. It's a brand new, beautiful colors. If I hold it cockeyed, you can see the lights reflecting. The colors are brilliant. If you lit this from behind, tears will run down your cheeks.
Mouth watering.
Both sets. Anyway, it's beautiful. Now, we have a buy it now price that's mesmerizingly low. Now, Scott has a single push button. When he pushes this button, when I say 3, whoever pushes their buy it now button, be ready, will buy it for this price.
1, 2.
3. $100. Who will buy it for $100? Oh, God. There, it's gone. Kim Coghill. Yeah, I mean, they're worth $150. I know. It's a good. Kim, thank you. Kim, you got it. We are up to item 33. We're running out of steam. We have... originally, this was the Killer Instinct board, but I had a good friend and customer beg for the board, and I couldn't say no to his offer, so I didn't. We have 50 brand new. Now, this isn't the new crap. These are, oh, yes, these are old. This is the new old stock.
NOS, baby.
NOS, black, long. They make sure they're long. Arcade buttons. The internal switch, there's no C-clamp. They're sealed. But this is the real thing. I got these. I bought thousands of buttons from Amusement Emporium when they switched to the micro switches. I made a deal, and these came on pallets to TNT years ago. They've been sitting. I've got 50. Brand new. These are cheap. I'm selling these on eBay for a lot more, okay? I'm willing to sell this whole batch to any of you. And Terry's going to start the countdown. Who will give us more than $45? Gleo right now is on track to get these for under $1 each. Under $1 for a 1980s black button. Gleo, I think you're going to win this. That's a great deal. And the deal's about to end. It's done. Gleo, thank you. You won them, baby. And I think we told all of you that we're going to be doing this. We have 2 items left. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this last thing. This is the last one. I kept this upstairs, and I came across it. We sold a bunch of these. Tim actually bought, I think, 3 of them for like $1,500 a piece, $1,200, $1,500 a piece. This is tested and working. We tested it January of 14. It's been up there with all the other boards. I have no more. It's as clean as a whistle. I couldn't retest it, but it's magnificent. What a beautiful... This doesn't belong in a game. This needs to be on a easel and in an art gallery for people to admire how beautiful this thing is. It is stunning. The beautiful Major Havoc board. What a great game this was. And we had this board. We had a bunch of them, as you all know. And I believe every single one that we said worked. I think Tim would agree. Tim is at 1,200, so he knows. I can only tell you what we know. I'll tell you if I know it doesn't work. Now, sitting on the shelf, anything can happen. But it's sat on our top shelf. We keep all the boards that we know work on this top shelf. Brian has jumped into 1,250. And we're going to start the countdown. Tim, everybody is tuned in. We're now at our 158 viewers because they're all going nuts. Bonkers. Because they know that this is a rare board. And, yeah, BP, it is a lot of money, but it's cheaper than what I've seen them listed on KLOV and other marketplace listings. Because it's hard to buy boards like this. A nice, clean board. I'll autograph it, too. With my chrome. You knew I have a chrome marker. All right, Tim, you're the high bidder. My gosh, Tim. I hope you sold some of your other boards. But, having another. Tim, you have won it. Thank you, sir. My God, Tim, can you tell us, how many did you end up of mine? Is this the 4th one? I don't remember, Tim. I guess, did you faint? You may have fallen over. Did your wife faint? She's probably, what did she need another board? Lenny, I know. Lenny came and helped us. As a matter of fact, Lenny is behind our last item. I'm still looking to see. But Terry, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to number 10. We're going to try number 10 again. Thank you, Tim. I was looking to see.
Thanks,
this is
Tim.
one item that didn't sell. I think this is the only one, right? Yeah. So we're going to go back to 10. Now, look, make sure you know you're bidding on this. This is the gear shift. What was the reserve? Wait a minute. Hold it. We're going to go back. Okay. This is item 10. So not to confuse you, this is the only item that didn't sell. We have a reserve of 50. Retro Gaming put a 35 bid. Way Shift is put in 40. This has got to be the last one of its kind. It's brand new old stock. It's a gear shift joystick with a grip button and a fire button. And excuse me, my goodness, I'm sorry. The cable is in the spring and the 3-wire plug. It was used in CSI. Now, wouldn't it be neat to put this in like another gear shift game?
Yeah.
And then you could put, when you push the button, it would turn a fan on the top that blows on you or something, anything like that. You could. We have a $50 reserve. Start the countdown, Terry. We're going to try this, and if it doesn't sell, on to Greed Bay it goes. That's my threat now. Put it on.
You're the best.
Yes, it is.
Nothing's ever gonna bring you down.
Brand new old stock. This isn't out of some beat-up game. And they were all beat up. Most of them didn't win. So it's done. We tried. Now we're up to something that Lenny was involved with. Our Lenny. That's Analyzer on our screen. Oh, Tim said, I channeled Ramesses. Oh, Tim didn't tell us. He's not doesn't want to tell us how many. I don't remember either. But thank you, Tim, for that purchase. We're up to the last item of the item, and it's important that we see this button here. See? Somebody gave that to me. So I wanted that. It's too much money. Anyway, can you zoom the camera down so they can see this amazing clock made by the Hanover Corporation? Hanover Corporation made this clock, and we're going to get the baby is going to set this up. And I can see this on top of a Pirates of the Caribbean. It keeps perfect time, and that is because Lenny has assisted with it. It's Model 100.
Center it up.
It's called a porthole electric clock made by the Haddon Products Company. They made a lot of clocks back in the day. They started making this in 1955. This had to be newer because it has a zone number, Chicago 15, Illinois.
Thank you, Alex.
It doesn't have a joystick. Oh, thanks, Arcade Alex. Appreciate it. And that's perfect. Beer and broccoli. That is true. The an order of broccoli, I think, is $2.50, and the beer is $3.50 or $4. Thank you very much. Now, I have a video clip. I actually made a video of this whole clock. I'm going to just show you a 1-minute sequence, and it's called Motion Clock. We took it apart. It did not work. Lenny took it apart. It hadn't worked in years, and Lenny did a repair. And this has sound, so you're going to turn my sound off. So here is Lenny in action. We made this great video that explains in detail something I never knew that this has in it. It has a synchro motor in it, which is really neat. That's not in this video because it makes it run too long. Can you click on that and then turn my mic off? So here's the clock movement. And of course, with nothing connected to it, the gears are sitting waiting for a command from Synchron.
Oh, what was really interesting was the motor was seized up. And all I used was some good old blow off. And I just started it up and kept on going until it...
There's the insides of our beautiful clock.
We'll have it together shortly.
Well, better be, because I want to dump it. Okay. I have a night. It was so fascinating, and Lenny knew all about that motor. What you saw there, that little stack of motors, is something called a synchro motor. It has a little eye in it, plastic-covered eye, and under a fluorescent light, you can see the holes of the spinning disc. If they are walking left or right and not moving, if they're moving, it means the motor's either running too fast or too slow. But if it's dead center, it's running in perfect time. And it's printed on that little brass thing called the synchro motor. It's the neatest thing. So it's keeping perfect time. And yes, the synchro motor. And when I'm going to put the video up, it was so neat. Now, it's in beautiful condition.
Nicholas.
There's a new bulb in it, of course.
Do what?
Bub. Look at the detail. It's so neat. It's beautiful. Now, in dark score is a high bidder. Now, there is one small, the case is perfect, but the mounting screws in the back, okay, somebody put oversized screws in it.
Nicholas.
So I left the screws out, and I just have tape holding the back on. But I wanted you to see that because I don't know how that can be resolved, but I think it can very easily be resolved. It comes out like that. It's absolutely beautiful. So Lenny took the whole clock movement off. It's been cleaned, and it's so beautifully made. You know, these clocks, I don't think they were a lot of money back then. In here is real glass, silk screen glass, real glass on the inside. It's not plexiglass, but real glass. It's just a beautiful piece of equipment. And
That's cast.
it's cast?
Yeah.
Okay. It's beautiful. So anyway, so I'm going to give it to you, and we're going to put masking tape so it doesn't lift the paint to hold this on. You could leave it just the way it is. It sits by itself like that. There is an on-off switch, too. And the on-off switch doesn't stop the ship. The ship is being rocked and connected by a little arm that moves it. I've owned this. Let me see. It's 2000. I bought this in 2000. No, I got this at least 30 years ago, and it worked for 1 year, and it hasn't worked since. I didn't plug it in, and I was looking around. I said, "Oh, I wonder if we could get this working." And Lenny got it working just like that. And then we let it run for 3 days straight. Fish On is the winner at 300. Oh, that was Fish On? Thank you very much. He's getting the Willy Wonka. No, the Toy Story. So we'll bring it with us with the Toy Story. Thank you very much. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. And do you have a Pirates? You have a Pirates. This would look great on top of the Pirates of the Caribbean, wouldn't
Sure
it?
would.
But look at the effect. Look at that effect. Can you zoom in one last time? Yeah, on the shaking clock. Isn't that neat? It's just so sharp. Anyway, thank you very much. Now we're ready for the last item of the night, folks. It's fun. We're going to have fun. Because if you made any bids at all, you will be qualified for our free giveaway.
I did not.
Oh, well, the rules are you can't be here to win. I can't have people here right here in this room and win. So that's it. No. The other rule is there's a second rule. If you won last time it was Pinball Spiel or Spy. He can't win either. He won the last time. But if the time before, if you won any other time, you could qualify. You also have to be on here. No, well, Chuck won twice.
Win 3 times?
No, twice. I thought Chuck. What are the chances? It's completely random. Jillian set up the program to select a random thing. It just goes through this title thing. Terry has it ready to go up. I'm going to show you, though, what you can win, what you will. You have your choice of either the red or the black hat with TNT on one side and me on the other. But you don't have to get me. I have some without me. So if you think that's going to drive you nuts, that's fine. I'll do whatever you want. Number 2, you will win a brand new sealed bottle of my hot sauce with our logo on it, and it's from Billy Mitchell's. He's the hot sauce king. So I got a case of these. So that is going to be there. You will get one of my new signed cards with my fancy chrome ink. I can make it out to you or whatever. And you'll also get, here's something really nice. Chris Frenchy, the master artist of so many wonderful pinballs, he has signed it in that same beautiful chrome paint. It like glistens. It's so nice. And we have the same thing from Jersey Jack. So Jersey Jack signed a Guns N' Roses card for us. And we're going to be giving this. So all these 5 items will be yours if you win. Now, Terry has started the countdown. Now, you can put in any kind of goofy bid. You're not going to pay anything. If you haven't entered, we're going to give you one final time to put a price. Put in $2,600 and you'll be registered. If you're registered, it's okay. But remember, okay, we're done. We're not taking any more registrations. Now, you have to be online and be able to call us. Can they see that? Okay. You have to be here, present, when the thing stops. These are all the people that either A, won, or B, put in a bid. But if you won something, you don't have to be present. So if Tim Hoffman, for instance, he won stuff. So if he had to go offline and left, he doesn't have to be present to win. But if you didn't win anything tonight, you have to be here. Otherwise, we start the counter again. We're going to give you a minute to telephone or post. Okay, Terry, set Jillian's thing to consider stopping. It doesn't stop when she puts the button. The program stops. Oh, Jillian's in there too. Jillian, you don't qualify. Boyce, 919. That's Robert, I'm pretty sure. Right, Robert? Was that you, Robbie? Let's see. Are you there, young man? Set it to stun. Robert Boyce, are you present? Did Robert win anything tonight? Oh, Chad. So Boyce is Chad H.
Is it actually Chad?
Can you just make sure?
Didn't that happen once?
Terry's going to check Chad. Hold on a second. Don't anybody sign off until we make sure. While Terry's checking, can you put up the card while Terry's Oh, you know what? I meant to put the card up for Happy Stitches that donated the hat. They donated us hats, but the hats we're giving away are not donations. But, huh?
Robert's here. That person lied. Robert.
Oh, okay. Robert Boyce is the winner. Okay. So it's Robert Boyce. Okay. Wait a minute. Who? Where? No, it says no, it's me.
Oh, okay.
Is Robert Boyce? Okay, so Robert Boyce, you're the winner. Good, thank you, sir. The hat, Terry, can you put the slide up for Happy Stitches Embroidery again, please?
Yeah, someone mentioned that it might be the wrong email, too. It's not spelled correctly, Stitches.
Oh.
Is that on purpose? No T?
Oh, boy, I don't know. That says Stish. You know what? I'll bet it's wrong because look above. Because the name on Facebook, it says Happy Stitches. Oh, gosh, Terry, are we giving wrong? Terry, do me a favor and, okay, all right, then, okay. Okay, well, Happy Stitches on Facebook, and they have messages there. Thank you for pointing that out. Well, if you want to send me a signed hat, you can run it again. You can run it again. I'm not sure, Robbie. Listen, there was one more thing. We decided what's coming. Let me tell you what's coming. I have 2 great videos coming. One on Toy Story, a detailed Toy Story where we open the game up and fiddle around inside it. And then another video that's over an hour where we cover a lot of territory, and it even includes old PHIL footage. We actually found. Now, on top of that, we have in 2 weeks our next show. Terry, can you put the slide up for the next show? It's here we are. There, that's the next show. We took that picture earlier today. It's going to be in 2 weeks, August the 7th. Next Sunday is Richie Knuckles' sale, just so you know. He's hosting that on Facebook. The problem with Facebook is there's a zillion delays and, fiddling, and it loads and unloads and all that crap. But Richie Knuckles is next Sunday, and 2 Sundays will be our next sale. But this coming week, I have to get some more stuff out. We're going to do some bulk sales. Yeah, bulk. Big bulk. Yeah. Oh, God, we're so screwed up, I'll tell you.
Todd, I won 3 weeks ago. Send me a signed hat and run it again for someone else.
Oh. Well, I guess we could. Did you win it 3 weeks ago? What should we do it again, guys? I don't know. Does anybody want me to do it?
Anybody hang in?
Okay, let's do it.
How many viewers we got?
Let's do it. We still have 141 viewers. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, we're running it again. Everybody, watch. Now let it run for a bit. So it cycles through everything. Okay, so we're running it again. Now, Robert, if you win again, what does that mean? Now, who is it going to be? Who will it be? Okay. All right, tell the computer that we're ready for a winner. Fast Driver. Look at that. Fast Driver. I think I just saw you up here, didn't I? Rigged.
Somebody's got to post the word.
Where is Fast Driver? Did Fast Driver bid tonight, Terry?
I mean, that's why he's on the giveaway.
Oh, no, not bid, but is he present? Oh, no, I meant present. Fast Driver, you have to call us or go. Yes, he's going to win. Robert Boyce said he's going to take a signed hat, and then we're going to send everything else to Fast Driver. But Fast Driver, where are you? What's his his bidding name may be different than the YouTube name. Can you find out who Fast Driver's first name is? Buzzkill said congratulations. It's Josh? Josh, you got to call us. We're going to give you a minute to call. 215-953-1188 extension 0. Nothing. If not, we're going to run it again. We'll give it another. Well,
3.
No, there's no Fast Driver.
2.
So close and yet so far.
My name in there.
Okay, all right, we're starting the countdown again. Well, we're going to let it run through. Suppose it stops on Fast Driver again. Okay. Okay, tell it to start thinking of stopping. Arthur, okay. Aha. Are you here, Arthur? You were here earlier. Arthur, are you here, young man? Uh-oh, see who that is. The phone has rung. Oh, it's our nutcase, right?
Everett.
No, I don't think it's Everett. Arthur, okay, there he is. You got it, Arthur. Arthur, okay, you are the winner, young man. And Gino said he is okay. Good, it's done. Terry, can you make a note so I know who to contact? Arthur, okay? And I think Arthur, okay. Okay, Arthur. So we got 2 videos coming. We're going to have another package deal, a big package deal. I still have some testers left. So maybe we'll do, if somebody wants multiple testers, we'll do a deal. That video is still posted. And we're still loaded. Things are great, guys. Had a great time tonight. I hope you guys did too. Listen, can you all come over here? Terry, come on over so we can say goodnight.
You know how many times you called me Terry tonight?
Well, I'm pointing. You're both sitting next to each other. Come on out. You have to come in for the group shot. We have to say goodnight. We still have 138 watching. Terry, come on over, please. Then you can immediately go back and then, come on. I didn't even finish my orange juice. We had a lot of fun.
He went to go burn one.
Pants down, thumbs up.
Sorry. I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, I don't have to stay here.
Marcy,
Too late to block.
we're all here except Terry.
Hungry.
We had, you did, she poked. Thanks for watching. We had a lot of fun. And of course, we're going to make you sit through our end credits. But thanks again. 2 weeks, we'll be back next Sunday. Oh, there's one more announcement. Next Sunday's Richie Knuckles auction. I think it's 5 o'clock. It's earlier. But Arcade Hollywood, Jeff from Arcade Hollywood is having a special live show Thursday. I will be doing a lead-in on the show, and he's got some really neat stuff happening. Arcade Hollywood. Subscribe to his channel, then you'll get notice of it, too. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but he's all excited, and so am I. So I'll do a lead-in to his show, and then we'll all watch his show together. Thanks again. Terry, start the end music. Good night, folks. She cut me off too soon. Glad you came, guys. Good night.